The second round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is officially underway, with first golfers teeing off just an hour ago.
Yeah, and we're bringing you team coverage throughout the tournament with Sandra Ali and Jordan Burroughs at the Detroit Golf Club and Kylie Miller in the Next Weather Center tracking your forecast. Let's head first to Sandra. How's it looking out there, Sandra?
Lauren and Terrence, good morning again to you. You know, I think that a lot of folks don't realize that volunteers play such a huge role in the Rocket Mortgage Classic. And joining us now this morning to tell us a little bit more about that is Katrina Kelly. You are the head of the volunteers here. I got to tell you, Katrina, I was so impressed when I saw the volunteers out here yesterday. First of all, the sheer magnitude. How many folks do you have out here volunteering?
So we have 1,500 volunteers this year, and you know, it ranges from gallery management to volunteer headquarters admissions, along with shot links, you know, tracking the balls. And so there are a lot of us out here. As a matter of fact, someone stopped me yesterday and said, "Oh my gosh, the same as you."
Yes.
There are a lot of volunteers out here. That's a huge responsibility, and it is, but they make it easy.
And there's something to be said for, obviously, I mean, so many, you're talking about 1,500 or so volunteers. They are in full uniform.
Yes.
They are prepped. They are energized. They are ready to go.
Yes.
They know the lay of the land, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely they do. And so that's really intentional. We have opportunities where we can bring some of the volunteers out early so that they can tour, you know, the campus of the club. Others we meet off-site. However, because we have such a large return contingency, which is around 75% of our volunteers are return volunteers by at least 1 year, if not having been here all 5 years, they're very familiar with the golf club and the course.
And they are super proud to be here, too. They
Yes.
kind of hold that honor. And,
Yes.
you know, the other interesting thing here to point out is when you talk about 1,500 people or so, you know, those are people you're not paying, right? I mean, these are volunteer positions.
Yes.
So there, in turn, then that money kind of can go towards the charitable foundations.
Absolutely. And so the volunteers are really aware of the impact that we have on the city of Detroit. And because of that, they're very happy to come out and volunteer and lend their time. It's important to all of us that we help to bridge that digital divide that's going on in Detroit, and if we can impact that in some small way by being here during the tournament week, it is really our honor to do so.
And coordinating all of these volunteers, that is a big job. And I think I didn't realize that the former mayor, Archer,
Yes.
was actually the previous volunteer coordinator. He did that for a number of years.
For 4 years, as a matter of fact. And, you know, I'm so appreciative and so grateful of Mayor Archer. He is just a staple in the community. He is so well loved and respected, and you know, we still love to see him when we come out. He and I, we've had an opportunity to speak, of course. He was very supportive of me in assuming this role, and we miss him greatly and look forward to seeing him out here just enjoying as a spectator.
And how does it work to become a volunteer? Are you recruiting people all year round? Is it only a certain time, or are all those positions filled? I mean, because it does sound like you have a lot of repeat volunteers.
We do, which is wonderful, but usually recruitment will start maybe around February or March. We'll send out links of information to, you know, current or previous volunteers so that they can go ahead and volunteer again if they would like. They can register, and then we begin to get the word out in the community at the golf club. And we have a very large support network, of course, with Rocket, so many of their employees will come over and volunteer as well. And then we get out and we recruit. We ask our friends, we ask our family members, and a lot of folks will in fact volunteer in larger groups so that they can work together.
Yeah, which is absolutely wonderful. Well, you know what, they are really a joy to be around. So helpful, and they kind of add so much to the flavor of being out here.
Yes, yes. I mean, our goal is to sort of be the friendliest volunteers that you will find on the tournament tour, putting, you know, tournament fan experience and hospitality in that order. Those are our imperatives, and we work to achieve that every day.
Yeah, hospitable is a great way to describe it. Thank you so much, Katrina. I appreciate it. I know you're a busy woman. You have a lot to get to. So
Thank you.
We thank you so much for being here with us. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and send it to my colleague Jordan Burroughs, who is standing by live with more. Hey, Jordan.
Good morning, Sandra. We are on two opposite sides of the golf course. We know you're at the front of Detroit Golf Club. I'm right outside of this fan shop right now. So many fans are walking in today. We know it's more than yesterday, and as the weekend creeps in, We know we'll have even more fans then. We didn't get to show you this yesterday. This is pretty much the replica of the logo of Rocket Mortgage, and this is how that Tony Finau bobblehead looks. No, oh wait, here we go. We're going to have some people get ready for their picture. It's super cool because that's just a seat where you can gather your loved ones, your friends, your family, and take a picture so you can be here at the Rocket Mortgage Classic. And that's one of the things that Rocket Mortgage has focused on throughout the tournament, the 5th iteration of the Rocket Mortgage Classic, making sure that fans feel included and that there is accessibility here. They gave away 1,000 of those Tony Finau bobbleheads yesterday and on Tuesday. We know they had 10,000 of those red bow tie pins that they gave away yesterday. There are so many things for fans to do, men and women, all ages. You do not have to be a fan of golf to enjoy the Rocket Mortgage Classic today. A lot of the fans that we talked to, actually this is their first Rocket Mortgage Classic. It's been weird because RMC started in 2019 and then COVID happened. So now we have full fans here in the 5th year of the Rocket Mortgage Classic after it's gotten kind of a name for itself. Take a listen to these guys who they said this was their first Rocket Mortgage Classic, and they said that they're happy that it's here to represent the city of Detroit.
I want to see a hole-in-one. I want to see a hole-in-one. If I'm being honest, I came here, I spent money to come here, so I want to see a hole-in-one. Why not?
I'd also like to see a hole-in-one, but honestly just to see the PGA golfers out here and enjoy and see the course. I haven't been out here, so I'm just excited to watch some golf out here.
I want to thank Dan Gilbert and our Mayor Duncan for just bringing Detroit back and making us alive again. There's so many wonderful things going on in Detroit right now, downtown and uptown. We just love it. We are lovers of Detroit.
All right, guys, you just heard from Yvonne. She was celebrating her 70th birthday yesterday. We actually interviewed her in that seat behind us. If you want to make it out here today, $85 for general admission. That is for you to walk the whole 200-plus acre course. $20 for parking. You need to park at Wayne State University. Here we go. Let's bring a fan in here. Hey, you're live on CBS News Detroit. Can we get you for a second? Here we go. Let's get our guy here. Guys, this is what we do. We like to have fun on CBS News Detroit. Sir, is this your first Rocket Mortgage Classic?
No, we were here last year.
And what do you think about it?
It was an excellent time.
And why is it so important that it's here in the city of Detroit?
It upgrades Detroit, rises the value of the city, in my opinion.
And last thing for you, what are you most looking forward to today and into the weekend?
Just having my family get to see professional golf.
I love that. What's your first name?
Jim.
Jim? Jordan. Pleasure, my friend. You were just live on CBS News Detroit. I appreciate that. Guys, be like Jim. Make it out here today. $85 for your ticket. You can come and see CBS News Detroit. You can come see some of the world's top golfers. This is the place you want to be today and into the weekend. Sandra, I know you're standing by live. We've had so much fun this morning. We're just in the second morning of the second round of the Rocket Mortgage Classic.